Hi, welcome back everybody, it's Mike Newton back in the back garden, and it's a what's in the bag video for you today. So many of you have been requesting this video. You want to know what I'm carrying in my golf bag and maybe the reasons as to why, so we're going to cover that in this particular video, and I've got a little giveaway to do at the end of the video, so do stay tuned for a little giveaway at the end. Okay, so what's in the bag? Let's have a little update. So a lot of stuff is still the same, but there is a few new additions, so we're going to go through all that. So we'll start off with the driver first, and many of you'll know I've just done a recent video that my driver is still staying in the bag. I really enjoy this, and it's the Ping G400, and it's the LST version. So still in the 400. I've tried the 410, which was very similar in performance, so I'll just end up staying with my 400. I've got it at 8.5 loft, set at 8.5, so just a square sort of setting. But I've got it fitted with a Fujikura Speeder 757 Evolution 5 shaft, which is cut at 3/4 of an inch shorter than standard. So this is coming in at 44 3/4, X-Flex, mid-size tall velvet grip. Really like it. Driver's never been in the past a very confident club for me. It's probably been my weakness in my game, if anything, when I used to play a lot. So getting something that sort of sits comfortable, I've got some confidence with, is massive for me, and I've definitely had that with this. So that's why it stayed in the bag for probably a couple of years now, to be honest, and I can't see it coming out of the bag either. So moving into the Fairway Wood, again, it's been in here for probably a good 12 months now, and it's the Ben Hogan Fairway Wood. So this is a cracking little Fairway Wood. Ben Hogan very kindly sent me some drivers, some fairways to review, and some irons, and the 3-wood stuck in there. Now 3-wood, again, as many of you well know, isn't a club that I feel massively confident with, and you know, as a kid I grew up without a 3-wood. I was always a 1 and 2 iron golfer when I was growing up, so 3-wood never felt comfortable to me. So again, it's got to be absolutely catching to my eye, give me a little bit of confidence, and this certainly does. It's just a stunning shape. Putting that down by the ball, just the shape of it sits so square to me. It's very solid. I get the flight that I like to sort of see. It's 14 degrees. I've got it fitted in a hazardous smoke 6.5, which is 70 gram, again mid-size sort of grip. No adjustability, no weight settings on it at all. It's just a retro speed slot that they used to do in the very old models, which brings back again a lot of memories when I was a kid. But it's just a great looking, simple, clean looking golf club. It performs really well. Just before I sort of move on, some of you always ask me about my head covers, so I've got my head covers here which are logoed up. These are done by a company called Craftsman Golf in the US. Beautiful leather sort of finish, nice sort of lined inside. I've got the driver 3-wood and then also a putter cover. Go and check them out on their website. They'll do all sorts of designs. They'll put a logo on, or they've got their own sort of funky designs. You can go pretty wacky with some of them, or you can go pretty clean. So really good quality. I very much recommend those, so go and check those guys out. So moving into the 2-iron area. Now I haven't actually got this here because obviously we're in lockdown. A lot of my stuff is still at work, which is closed. So unfortunately I've got everything with me at the moment because I've got it all in my bags at work. As I'm interchanging clubs in and out all the time. So the 2-iron that I've still got in the bag is the Mizuno MP20 HMB 2-iron. Okay, so it was a really good 2-iron. I got it fitted with a steel shaft this time, and I am in the verge of sort of tinkering. I have had to go with a Wilson utility iron, the staff utility iron, which I really enjoyed. I haven't managed to get my hands on one of those for me to actually keep. The one I did review of, I unfortunately had to send back. It was a quick sample as they first launched it. So I'm still in the sort of maybe testing area of that 2-iron, which as many of you know, 2-iron is very much my favourite club in the bag, so it's something that will definitely be staying in there. I just need to maybe have a tinkle with a few new options. So moving on to the irons, these are absolutely beautiful, and again I get so many comments about these on my videos. It's quite scary, but the Wilson staff model blade irons, these are just a thing of beauty. Absolutely classic looking club, bladed club. We've got some very sort of detailed sections on it, which brings back memories of the old FG irons when I was a junior. The little crimping around the hosel, the diamond little shapes just framing the grooves there, all the old things, slight little bore through there on the shaft. It all brings back memories of the old clubs that I used to sort of drool over in the pro shop when I was sort of 14 and 15 years old as a kid. Absolutely beautiful chrome finish, and yeah, I mean, I just think they're fantastic. I think the price point on them were really good because they're a little cheaper than most of the other bladed premium irons you're going to see out there. So I've got those in a 3 iron all the way through to a pitch and wedge. The spec on those is, I've got them in a KBS Tour 105, okay, so a little bit lighter than what I tend to sort of use, and I just like that light feel. I like to feel like that club head is through the swing, so a little bit lighter in that shaft there just allows me to feel the head weight a little bit more. So I like that. Just like the balance of the club in that particular way. I've got them in an X Flex. They are 1/2 inch longer than standard, and they are 2 degrees upright on the lie angle. And the grips, tall velvet, mid-size for my hand size. So working into the wedges, again I haven't got them there here, they are at work, but I've flipped in some new wedges, and I've got the Vokey SN8s. Again, did a review video, very impressed with them, felt superb, the spin and the control of them was really good. So I've got those as I progress from my pitch and wedge in my staff model irons. I've got a 50, a 54 and a 58, which I've carried those lofts for quite a few number of wedges I've carried in the past really. I just seem to like that sort of makeup. I don't feel like I need more loft than a 58 in there, but I do like that 50-degree gap which blends with my pitch and wedge loft really nicely. And then my 54 as my sort of bunker, or I tend to use 54 or 58 depending on the sand really, and obviously how soft I want to get the ball coming out, so I feel quite confident with those. But SM8's fantastic wedges. If you get a chance to have a go with those, definitely recommend doing so. Okay, so now into the putter. So currently what is in the bag, and I've got a little bit of a funky one in for you here, but I've still got the Ping Sigma G Time, okay, which is that sort of fanged sort of shape on there, which I got fitted for when I went down to the Ping factory at Gainsborough a couple of years ago now actually, so that's been in the bag for a couple of years. Since then I did fit it with a stability shaft from Breakthrough Golf. They kind of sent me this shaft to sort of test, and I fitted it, and I really like it, to be honest. It's a bit different, it's a bit thicker. I believe that since they've brought a new one out, which I believe is a little bit thinner, it's not quite as thick, but I really like the feel of it. It's very sort of solid feel and contact from what the stability shaft's doing. How much difference it makes, it's very difficult to sort of test it and prove it, but it feels great to me, and for me it's going to stay there. So yeah, that's the Sigma G putter. So that's cut at 30, I think that, yeah, 35 inches, I think that is. I can't honestly remember, to be honest. I think that's cut at 35 inches. It's a red dot. It's actually 1 degree flat, which you wouldn't think, being 6'5", I would actually be in a flat lie, but that's what they fitted me for, and it feels really sort of comfortable. That helped me get the best sort of roll off the club face there. Again, we've got the Craftsman Golf head cover on there, but yeah, Sigma G. Having said that, I've recently been sent from a new company, FGX, which is the Hybrid X putter. Very different concept. You may have seen my review video. Again, I'll put a little link up for that video, you can go and check that out, but this is a very different concept we've not seen before in a putter. At first I was like, I don't like that, I can't get my head around that, it's weird, but since I've had a little play with it, it's grown on me, and the feel of the club face and the roll is really good. So I'm going to do more testing of this. Whether it replaces my Ping putter, I don't know. Again, as soon as I can get back out on the golf course, I'm going to do more testing. So the story behind the FGX, it's obviously just a mallet putter head, but then we've got a hybrid length shaft. So it's 39 inches in length. Okay, so it's obviously long, it's like a hybrid length, but it's also a hybrid lie angle, so it's about, I think off the top of my head, 56, 57 degrees lie angle. So ultimately, if I just move this bag out of the way, set up to the golf ball, obviously because of the length of the shaft and the lie, the ball's a good probably 10 to 12 inches further away from you than it is traditionally. So it's way outside your line. So the idea between that is you get into a set-up position that's very similar to like your full shots, as opposed to being right over it like you would do in a traditional putter. And then the stroke just helps you to keep, or the setup and the length of the club helps you keep the club sort of low to the ground, and creates a little bit more of that slightly in to square to in sort of arc, so it's difficult for you to take the putter outside the line. It is different, it is a little bit peculiar to start with, but as soon as you get used to it, I've been holding a few putts with it, so that's why I'm interested to do a little bit more testing that, and that's what I'll do as soon as I get out on the golf course. So there could be an update with the putter. Whether that makes it into the bag or not, I don't know, but go and check those guys out. New company, different concept, but some big names have sort of taken these on board and actually testing it, which is quite interesting to sort of to listen to. Okay, so there's the clubs in the bag. Let's golf ball wise. Golf ball still playing the TaylorMade TP5X. Just like the feel of that golf ball. The spin numbers it gives me, control around the green is really good. So that's at the moment that's going to stay in the bag. Maybe going to do a little bit of testing with some Titleist golf balls. I've not played Titleist for a number of years because before that I played Strixon Z-Star for so many years, and then I think it was back when I was playing quite a lot, probably in my early 20s was the last time I played Pro V1, believe it or not. So I'm interested to sort of come back and have a good go with Pro V. Might do some videos and do a little bit of ball testing against TP5X and see what differences sort of give me and whether the Pro V makes it back in. It'd be interesting to know, but I'm going to do a few videos on that. Okay, and then finally, this little gadget on the side of my bag. Just recently did a review video of this, the Groove It Scrub. Okay, so basically it's a little gadget that was sent to me, and you just can unscrew the top section of it, fill it with some water, screw that back in, and you pump it and it squirts water out to clean your clubs. I just think it caught my eye online. I got in contact with these guys, they kindly sent me some over. I just thought it's just so simple. Every golfer should have one of these. We know the importance of keeping your grooves as clean as possible for the ultimate ball control spin. It comes with a little sort of caliper clip that you just put on the side of the bag, but then it's magnetic, so you just pull it, scrub, connect it back up. Brilliant. It's so simple, but I just think it's brilliant. You know, it just sits on the side of your bag. Fantastic. Okay, so as I mentioned, we've got a little giveaway. So Groove It kind of sent me another extra brush, so I'm going to give that as a bit of a giveaway, as well as 2 sleeves of the TaylorMade TP5X golf balls, which is what I play. Okay, so for the chance to win the Groove It brush and the 2 sleeves of TaylorMade TP5X golf balls, all you need to do to enter is to comment in the comment section below is Groove It brush, and also make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Must be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Also follow me on Instagram at MNGolfCoach, and also follow Groove It brush, which I think is at Groove It brush on Instagram too. You must be following all those platforms. Comment in the section down below Groove It brush, and I will pick a winner to win these, and I will ship them anywhere across the world. And then I will do a draw and probably announce it on my Instagram story who the winner is. Again, I'll ship these anywhere in the world, so whoever it is, everybody can enter. Make sure you follow up on all the social platforms, and I'll do the announcement and the draw on my Instagram. Okay guys, so there you go, there's my what's in the bag. A couple of little changes in there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below of your thoughts around what I'm carrying in the golf bag. Maybe good to hear what you've got in your bag as well, so again, post those in the comment section down below. I'll try and reply to many of you as I possibly can. Hopefully everybody's staying safe in this worrying time at the moment as we are isolating, but hopefully you're enjoying the videos. I'm getting a few more videos out than normal because obviously a little bit more time on hand with not having my coaching commitments. But having said that, I have got my online lessons still running pretty well and pretty busy, to be honest, so I'm doing those remotely here. I've got a fantastic new platform called Coach Now, which I'm using, which is a really good interactive platform where I can, you know, we can all post on one platform with each pupil, so a little bit more personal, a little bit more for support there remotely. So if you're interested in anything like that, I've got 20% off my online lessons at the moment, so again, hit that link in the description down below. We can maybe sort of work together and hopefully get your games working while you're at home in the back garden. But okay, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, obviously hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll catch up with you all very soon.